Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to Film Trendings. In today's video, we're taking a look at some companies that didn't stand a single chance to the sharks on Shark Tank. And without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Number 1. The Body Jack. Berenger couldn't lose weight, therefore his doctor advised him to do push-ups. But this task was difficult for him. Therefore, Jack invented something that would help him and decided to start selling his invention. On the show, one of the sharks proposed that she will invest only if Berenger loses 30 pounds, which he did and got $180,000 invested into his business. Half of that came from Corcoran and the other half came from Kevin. However, the deal didn't have a happy ending. The company seemingly fell apart without any given reason. My worst was investing in a fast-talking cowboy selling exercise equipment who needed to lose 50 pounds. Corcoran told Forbes. Number 2. You smell soap. Megan Cummins went on the show to pitch her luxury soap company, and she got a $55,000 deal from Robert for 20% stake. She was also offered a $50,000 salary per annum, but little by little things started to go south. Robert mailed a contract to Cummins, which reportedly offered her $55,000 for 50% of the company instead of the 20% that was agreed previously, resulting in Megan's refusal. But later on she started getting too many orders to fill, and it got very difficult to manage, and she didn't have the necessary funds to expand. Number 3. Show No Towels. Shelley Ealer licensed a towel poncho combo to Legoland and Six Flags Magic Mountain and went on to Shark Tank. There she walked away with an amazing $50,000 check and a partnership with Lori Grainer. However, that partnership had a bitter end. Shark Tank deal turned to crap. Ealer wrote on her blog, I once cursed my shark partner for kicking me to the curb, but now I thank her. She taught me so much more than she thought she did, and none of it was about business. And thus, after 6 years, her business ended. Number 4. Qubits. Berginger invented a puzzle-like toy that could make geometric shapes and designs. He had a patent on the product and sought $90,000 investment for 51% stake. Draymond agreed to his offer on the condition that he gets one of the 4 top toy companies to make a deal with them. Berginger needed Shark Tank in order to keep himself afloat, but Qubits' sales hadn't been promising. After making offers to the 4 top toy companies, Qubits was left empty-handed. This meant the end of his deal with Shark Tank too, and also the end of his business. Number 5. Hycon. The company makes a connector for fire hydrants that attaches at amazing speeds. Mark was so inspired by the product that he offered $1.25 million. The deal, however, fell through. The company's founder, Jeff Stroop, announced on Facebook that the investor's ego affected the negotiations. What drove a wedge between the two parties was the licensing of the design. However, without Cuban's investment, Hycon had been unable to manufacture. We do not have enough customers to accept orders or funds to make that required molds and parts to get everything into production, Stroop admitted later. Number 6. Toy Guru. Toy Guru made a deal on Shark Tank with Mark and Kevin of $100,000 for 35% stakes. Toy Guru, however, couldn't keep up with the new demand, and the sharks weren't as impressed as the company had hoped, and thus it later started receiving a lot of complaints. With too much demand and not enough supply, the deal went under and the company declared bankruptcy. Number 7. Sweet Balls. James and Cole got $250,000 from Mark for 25% of their company, but the partnerships didn't have a good relationship and got into a lawsuit. James sued Cole for breach of contract. Things got even worse when SweetBalls.net was redirecting to CakeBalls.com, which Cole controlled. This led to McDonald's asking for a restraining order. The squabbling is negatively affecting the business and might be the most embarrassing outcome of the show yet. Number 8. 365 Underwear. Strange came onto the show pitching a model for men's underwear. He got deals from 2 sharks who offered $120,000 for 25% shareholding. However, things changed once the cameras were off. Strange was working 2 startups at the same time. The sharks warned him that he would have to eventually make a choice between them, and thus Strange later wrote about his decision to turn down the deal to go with his other business, Startup Smart, while abandoning 365 Underwear. Number 9. Hillbilly. Hillbilly is a clothing line. Its owners went on Shark Tank asking for $50,000 for a 25% stake. They had some discussions with the sharks Jeff and John, and both showed interest in making the company a skiing gear company. But after the show, things went downhill. The owners admitted that they weren't there for their deal. They just wanted to appear on television to advertise their business. This was one of the worst Shark Tank deals, and it's not fraud, yet it's not ethical. Number 10, the Squirrel Boss. The Squirrel Boss owner appeared on Shark Tank to pitch his bird feeder. It comes with a remote control that would shock the squirrels if they attempted to rob its contents. It was intended to solve the problem of squirrels stealing bird food. However, the sharks considered it to be cruel to squirrels, and the second issue was that nobody would want to spend all day monitoring a bird feeder. The inventor offered a 40% stake for a $130,000 investment. But not only did the sharks not show any interest, but they also laughed him off the stage.